not with that shit.
Oh shoot. Oh, let's talk about it, yo.
Yeah. I really wanted to get into it.
Oh, Mike yelled at us last.
Oh,
yeah, that was last week, right? Because we
Yes,
didn't
yes.
watch.
Because I was pissed because they're
caught up.
Yeah.
Yes, we all caught
Loki.
the season finale.
Loki season
made
finale
it.
this week.
Fire.
Very fire series.
The best show, yo. The best series out of all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 100%.
Yeah.
That's a fact. There's
The
no argument.
storyline, the writing,
So fire.
the character arc. Shoot, even stuff like, because we could talk about it in kind of totality, Miss Minutes, like the evilness at the end. Like, yo.
Yeah.
Showing
But like Loki's character in general, he's a good actor, bro. Like he fits that role so perfectly.
Yeah.
Like it's fire.
His wife actually is the villain in this new Miss Marvel's movie.
Really?
But we can keep talking about Loki. I'll go into Miss Marvel's after we talk about Loki.
Well, actually,
Yeah,
before
so
we
let's-
get into
let's
detail, since you said his arc, like he kind of remind me like the Vegeta of this whole Marvel. joint.
Yeah, the villain that turn it around and become like the good guy.
I like that. That's a
My
good
man.
correlation.
And it's based on honorability, yo.
Yeah.
Like,
And accountability.
and accountability, yo.
Because if you remember, like last season, he really felt bad about how he used to be acting crazy. You feel me? Like he really was. He really felt bad for one time.
We
about
spoke
that.
about it before the joint. He was the first real dark person in the
Sinister,
MCU.
yeah,
like
bro.
dark, consistently
Finessing
dark. Until later, they got
everybody.
darker later, but
Right.
like they wasn't getting that dark. He was dark from the jump. Yo.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed Loki's, like you said, character development from his first movie that we see him in to that last scene that we see him in this show.
Yeah.
Like, incredible. They did a good job leading that up, and like you said, the actor that plays him is smoking it, and he looks just like Loki from the comics almost. So for me, I think the biggest thing that I enjoyed from this was seeing He Who Remains
Yeah.
interact with him again, like in that pause mode, like where he had the other Loki, Sophie.
Said, did
Pause,
you really think I would
basically.
let her kill me?
Yeah, that was amazing. That was amazing to
It's
see.
like, I've been here
Because
so many
even like
times,
if
you
we
could not
basing it
fathom.
upon what he's saying right now, even what Loki is doing right now means nothing.
Yeah, bro. He already knows.
At some point, you're gonna end up right
He
back
just
here
playing
with me
around.
again.
He
though,
Said
like,
at the end
just
of the first
playing
one,
around.
see you soon. He
that's
said
so
at the end of
fire,
season
yo.
one,
Like
yo.
my man smoked that
That's
role,
why he was
yo.
like,
He
I'm
Who Remains, bro. And the Victor Tomley, all of the ones that he played in this little
Killed it.
series,
That's why
killed
you
this.
can't get rid of him.
You
yo.
can't.
But hold on,
Like-
real quick. Bro. He said, real quick before you carry on, he was like, he was like, oh, my fault. So he was like, I'm going to basically rewrite the equation. Loki was just fixated on it, and then he dipped again, and that's when he was like, all right, yo. And then he restarted everything, and he like, yo, I'm telling you, dog, like it's nothing. He's like,
So if he would have killed the female variant of him, would the timelines have just been that it would have never happened if she never killed He Who Remains?
he basically said we would have just ran the timelines for the most part, and
It would have just been him too, and he probably would have tricked him to go do something else.
because he been shiesty.
I mean, Kang
So he just didn't want to be.
shiesty dude, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like but he had that plan this whole time because he knew they was gonna make it there, and it was like, all right, that's cool. Y'all can keep trying. They tried how many times? Didn't he go back centuries at
Yeah,
one point
centuries,
to
yo.
learn how to understand
Bro, he
rocket
learned
science?
all rocket science and physics, bro.
He should
It takes centuries.
He should have
That's
linked up with
that's
Morpheus.
awesome,
He'd have
though.
learned it in 25 seconds,
That's
yo.
facts.
They'd have hooked him up, yo.
They would have
Plug him
hooked him
into
up
the
to
Matrix.
the Matrix joint. Yo, he could have learned it all in 15 minutes.
Sometimes you got to
Terrible,
tap
yo.
into the matrix to get the download of information. You
Yeah.
never know.
Nah, that was fire. I did have a question for y'all though, and this is kind of all over the place with the series because overall, clearly we all loved it. But Kang's girl, where was she at the end when it was like that loud like noise that was screaming? And then,
You remember where he got when he got vaporized or whatever it is?
Yes.
That area. You remember where everything goes when they do that little pruning? When they prune people, it sends them to that world. It doesn't kill them. It just sends them to
With the
that
cloudy
world.
thing?
With the cloudy monster
But the
thing. I forgot the
reason-
name of it. That thing is something too. And it was trapped there because they couldn't stop it. So they just trapped it there in that world because they knew nothing could get to it. She's there now.
Yeah.
And they're thinking, like, salute to heavy spoilers on YouTube. Like, I watch your joint, and that was a good breakdown, brother. Like, I enjoyed that a lot. But he thinks that she actually ran into Kang there. one of the variants that's being pruned now because they're being pruned basically out of
But
the joint.
because of the pyramid, it makes me believe she's running into Ramatai.
Which is a variant of Kang.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I believe. Yeah.
It was a
going down.
random pyramid in the background.
It's going down.
Y'all be peeping everything. I like
Going
that.
down. Nah, for me that was heavy spoilers. I did see the
that's what I
pyramid
thought
in the
off the top of my
background,
head.
but I didn't
watch
know
that.
about the potential of it being one of the variants there. I didn't think of that. I really didn't.
That's the first thing I thought of when I saw the pyramid.
Cause I don't think they gonna scrap Kang. He's too good of an actor, bro. Like I can see them
I
wanting to
guess it
bring
just
Dr.
depends
Doom
on what
in.
happens with his trial. They gotta figure that part out.
I think the best thing they could do, like we said, we all agreed upon. I don't even think we said it on the podcast, but get back to the street level shows and have like a grandiose villain every
You know what?
4 or 5 movies after you get off another Spider-Man, X-Men, Daredevil, all that, and then have something crazy.
I think they are.
Yeah, that would be the best way to for longevity.
I think that's what.
Because like when it's too much, you be like, bro, what?
Miss Marvel's kind of leads into that a little bit. I
Okay.
know y'all don't. I didn't think it was that bad of a movie. Niggas is gassing how bad the movie
Was it
is
better than
going
The
for.
Flash?
It's better than definitely the Eternals movie. That movie was atrocious.
Okay.
That movie was
Okay.
absolutely horrendous to me. It's better than that.
Was it better than
enjoyed
that Thor? With
I enjoy where they
Christian
take
Bale?
it to. Like where they're taking you to in this one is cool to see.
Was it better than Ant-Man, the latest Ant-Man, Quantumania?
I liked Quantumania. I didn't
Quantumania too.
find that
So you
bad.
liked it more than that?
Did you like it more
Definitely
than Thor
better than
though?
that.
Thor: Love and Thunder.
It was better than Thor: Love and Thunder.
Okay,
for
all right,
sure.
yeah. So it's probably watchable then.
It's still the only thing I didn't really like about it. I would say is like there was a few things that I would harp on. Some of like that world that they went to where they was singing. I didn't need that shit.
Oh, I heard something
You know what
about
I
that. And
mean?
they was like, that didn't
I
make
didn't-
sense.
Dad said
I didn't need. I
I
didn't
saw something
personally
about-
need that. Like
Yeah,
I didn't
they
need
said
that
that.
at all. I was like, this is whack. Like,
they
and they
talk,
did a whole
sing.
musical number. I was like, this is not needed at all. But
turned into Sweeney Todd real
and
quick.
I don't know if it was by design, but I do not like how Brie Larson acts, bro. She's
I know a lot of people
trash,
say they don't
bro.
like her,
Really?
She sucks. I don't know if it was by design because she's supposed to be awkward because she's been working in space and helping planets, so she doesn't know how to
social
interact.
skills are okay.
So maybe that's what it really was. Maybe she just was playing into that, but to me, it just seemed like she was a terrible
Bad
fucking
acting.
actor. Like I didn't like that.
I like
at
how
all.
you clean that up because
So,
it sounds like it was bad acting.
If it is like that's the thing, y'all just want to make her seem just awkward and weird. Cool.
I heard
But
Miss
otherwise, I
I
ain't
heard
really
Miss
like
Marvel
that.
smoked her role though.
Yeah,
That's what-
like
that's the one-
there was
that's really the
people
only
that
positive thing I heard
she
about it.
killed it. I think the black. I don't know her. Is she
Tiana
Photon?
Parrish?
Photon. Who is
I
she?
forgot what her name
I
is.
forgot
I think
what
Dad
her.
said she's
her-
Photon.
Photon.
Yeah.
She did good. I liked her, and then Samuel L. Jackson was good in it. I didn't need the cats. It was too many cats in
other
that
part I heard
movie.
about.
There's a lot of cats. I didn't need all them cats, but you know, it was a part of the scene that was in the movie. I'm not gonna give too much away.
Oh yeah, no, I mean I'm not going to see it. I'm gonna be honest.
Y'all don't have to see it. I will.
I'm good. Like,
you don't have to go see the movie.
Marvel is disappointing
You know what I
me
mean?
enough to be like, yo,
but
the
it's
movies
not
I know going
terrible.
bad, yo,
like
I'd rather not.
Can I get an ending credit scene away?
Yeah,
I
go
don't want
ahead,
to get
go
out of
ahead.
the way. This
Go
is a
ahead.
heavy.
I'm not
spoiler.
going to see it.
Spoiler alert.
This is a heavy spoiler though. Like,
Okay.
is it okay if I say this?
There's somebody that already put it out, yo. The YouTube people don't care,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm sure.
All right, we already
It
disclaimed.
literally be 15
Facts.
minutes after the
And I
first
gave y'all a
screening.
warning. Skip past if you need to, a few seconds. But so at the end of it, they stop the person that's trying to do whatever they're doing. I won't give that part away for people who do want to see the movie. But it causes a rip into like the time fabric.
Okay.
So the photon lady recognizes that I think again that's her character name, and I'm forgetting the actress's name. I
She's
apologize.
beautiful.
Tiana
I know who
Paris.
you're talking about. Yeah,
It's
she's
Tiana
beautiful.
Paris or something like that.
Okay. So she recognizes I can close this joint and stop the essentially the times from over like just colliding essentially right now. If I can just get out there, y'all give me some like a little bit of y'all powers and then I'll close that joint. So she goes, but the only way to do it is from the other side. So she knows that, but she doesn't tell anybody else. So she closes it and gets stuck on the other side of this rip that's happening in time fabric, basically in space. Fast forward, they get through that scene. You see Miss Marvel's. She's going and she's trying to recruit different street level
Okay.
characters. So
Okay.
that's why I think they are going to try to go that way, maybe with her series later down the line. If you want to watch it, you can watch it. I enjoyed her series, but some people may not like it. But one of the ending credit scenes, you see her, the photon lady, in the hospital bed. she wakes up and she sees her mom there, which was in what was that? Was that a Multiverse of Madness where they had all of that? Where they had all of the people, and you seen her as Captain Marvel
Yes.
in that other world. That was her mom. Oh, her mom essentially in this world is somebody too. I don't know who she is, but she recognizes her and thinks it's her mom. So she starts crying and shit. And then you hear this voice come in. I immediately think it's Reed Richards, and I'm like, all right, bet they about to get into the juiciness with Reed Richards studying her and everything. It's Beast.
Oh, snap. They got an
Yo,
X-Men,
I was like, oh, shit. Like, going into the X-Men joint, like, let's get it. So we going to have Wolverine with the Deadpool thing. That's definitely happening. Yeah. I'm hyped with that. That was the major thing I think that I took from this movie that had me the hype. Seeing, like you actually see Beast, like, as an actor. I don't know who the actor is playing him, but you see him. It's an older version of him.
Okay.
So I don't know what level of Xavier lives in this time frame or what time frame they're even in. So
if
like
Beast is old, he probably in a wheelchair.
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah, he probably in a wheelchair.
Because he's staying.
He was still fire regardless. He was like the strongest dude, bro.
Yeah, he's staying as Beast as well. So he probably is the older version of him, which means that.
Rambo.
I want him, if they don't use, I really think they should use that Charles Xavier from Split and then, from First Class.
First Class. They should use all
I
of those
really
guys
like
from
that
there.
recast for like the young Magneto and the young Charles Xavier. They were really good actors in that movie.
They were smoking it.
That movie was hard. The one where the bullet, he tried to turn it and
I
hit
watched
him in
the
the
movie,
back, bro.
It was stopping all the bombs from coming, yo. That was crazy.
And then
My man was lifting like whole stadiums, yo. No, nobody could mess with Magneto.
Was crazy, yo.
Turn them on.
Why you think I got the helmet on my arm? Yo, he like the coolest character, bro.
Fire. But he was in a movie on Netflix I just recently watched called The Killer.
Okay.
Did you see the preview?
I
for
saw
that on
the
Netflix?
like the like the joint when it'd be like recommended for you joint.
I didn't like it at all.
Okay.
It was a bad movie.
Bad film.